Have you ever noticed that after a tiring day, few things feel as nice as relaxing in a warm bath? That gentle heat seems to ease the pain in your muscles and joints. It is a basic and beloved routine, is it not? For many years, we have been told that washing every day is essential for staying clean and shows we care about ourselves. This is something most of us have believed our whole lives. But imagine if I said that this familiar daily practice, this peaceful moment, is really a hidden danger in the place where you should feel most secure. Imagine if this regular washing habit is slowly removing your body's built-in protection, using up your valuable energy, and greatly raising your chances of a serious injury. My name is Dr. Steven. During my more than 30 years working as a doctor, I have discovered a surprising reality that most people struggle to believe. For those of us past 70 years old, the notion that being cleaner means being healthier is not just incorrect. It can be a terrible error. This is not merely a medical concept. Let me share the story of Frank, a dignified 78-year-old man living in Ohio. Frank believed strongly in his everyday hot bath, thinking it was his way of maintaining good health. However, one day, that usual routine became a terrible experience. A serious skin problem caused by his extremely dry and damaged skin made him feel dizzy while in the tub. He lost his balance, and that one accident nearly took away his ability to live on his own. Right now, I am not trying to frighten you. I want to give you the information you need to keep yourself protected. We are going to discuss the 7 startling truths about washing that every older person should understand. And I am going to share the easy practical actions to keep you safe. And please be sure to stay until the final part because fact number 7 is the one most people miss. It is a minor change that has very little to do with cleaning products or water, but it is the single thing that could greatly lower your chance of a deadly accident. The details in that last section could actually save someone's life. It might even be your own. Before we start, I really want to learn how many of us have depended on that everyday bath for relief. If anything I have mentioned sounds familiar to you, if that habit is a deeply established part of your daily life, please take a second to write a quick yes in the comments. It helps me understand. I am reaching you, and it shows others here that they are not by themselves. All right, let us get started. Thank you so much for telling me that. It is obvious this subject matters to many of us. Let us jump into the main points. We are going to look at these 7 realities one at a time so you understand the complete situation. Fact number 1. Your everyday bath is really harming your skin. So many of us grew up believing that a thorough daily scrub means good health. But here is the reality. For older skin, it is one of the most damaging things you can do. Let me explain why. As we grow older, our skin goes through natural changes. It gets thinner, and it makes less of 2 important things: collagen, which keeps it strong, and a natural oil known as sebum. Imagine sebum as your body's personal moisturizer and shield, similar to the smooth wax layer on quality leather. Now, picture taking that leather and cleaning it with hot water and strong soap every single day. Soon enough, that protective coating would be totally removed, making the leather dry, stiff, and split. That is exactly what is occurring to your skin. The mix of hot water and soap washes away this valuable oily protection, causing a problem doctors refer to as zero. You probably recognize it as that constant annoying itch that appears to worsen each winter. Have you ever caught yourself scratching your back or legs and wondering why they feel so dry and bothered even after using lotion? That daily bath is quite possibly the reason. I recall a lovely patient named Eleanor, a woman in her early 80s who visited me with very red swollen areas on her lower legs. She felt so upset. "Doctor," she told me, "I am cleaner than ever before. I wash every morning, but this itching is making me miserable." She was doing everything she believed was correct. The issue was not her it was how often she was washing. Her skin was begging for relief. We made one basic change. We reduced her complete baths to only twice each week. That was all. Within a month, the redness disappeared and the itching had ended. So, here is the first easy step you can follow. Please quit the harsh daily scrubbing. Change to washing only 2 or 3 times each week. On the remaining days, a warm cloth for the key areas is plenty. And when you do wash, use a mild pH-balanced soap, not a harsh antibacterial type. Your skin will feel better because of it. If you have ever experienced that annoying dry skin itch following a shower or bath, I want you to write the word itch in the comments. Let us find out how many of us have been dealing with this identical problem. Fact number 2. Washing less often truly reduces your chance of getting infections. Now, this one probably sounds totally wrong. We clean ourselves to remove germs. So, how could cleaning less possibly keep us safer from infections? Well, it comes back to that protective coating we just discussed, that oily film on our skin. It does more than simply stop dryness. It is also your body's primary defense against dangerous bacteria. When you wash it away every day, you are not simply getting rid of dirt, you are making your protective walls weaker. This action can create tiny breaks in your skin's outer layer. You cannot notice them, but but they exist. And to bacteria like staph, these small openings are like huge open doors welcoming them to enter and create problems. This is why so many older adults develop difficult skin infections on their legs or arms that simply will not go away. The skin is too weakened to resist properly. Consider it this way. Your skin has a careful, balanced community of both helpful and harmful bacteria. When you leave it undisturbed, the helpful bacteria assist in controlling the harmful bacteria. But when you wash too much, you eliminate everything, leaving a clean, defenseless area where the first aggressive bacteria to arrive can settle and grow without any resistance. Have you ever observed a minor cut or scratch that takes far longer to heal than before, or becomes red and swollen quickly? That can indicate that your skin's natural protection is weak. I had a patient, a man named Robert, a former mechanic who was extremely careful. He got a small cellulitis infection on his lower leg. We gave him antibiotics, but it kept returning. We eventually found the main cause. He was scrubbing his legs too hard in the shower every single night, attempting to get them spotlessly clean. He was accidentally creating the exact problem he wanted to avoid. After he changed to gentle, less frequent washing, his skin finally got a chance to heal correctly, and the infection ended. The answer is not about being less clean. It is about being wiser with how we clean. So, the step here is to maintain that natural barrier. By washing only 2 to 3 times weekly, you allow your skin the opportunity to keep its protective oils and helpful bacteria. This is particularly important if you have diabetes, since skin infections can be much more dangerous for everyday cleanliness. Once again, a basic washcloth for underarms and the private area works perfectly well. If you support protecting your body's natural protection, write the word protect in the comments. Fact number 3. The danger of falling is much more serious than any dirt. Let us be completely truthful for a minute. Dirt on your skin will probably never land you in the hospital. A fall in your bathroom, though, definitely can. We frequently worry so much about cleanliness that we totally ignore a much clearer and more immediate risk. The bathroom is statistically the most dangerous room in the house. For an older person, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, provides us with a serious number. 1 out of every 4 older Americans falls each year. A large percentage of those falls occur right there on a slippery tile surface or while climbing over the tall edge of a bathtub. Think about that. Each time you step into that tub, you are entering a higher risk area. Your balance might not be as good as it used to be. A quick dizzy feeling could happen, or a basic slip can occur in an instant. The results of such a fall are what we all worry about most. It is not simply the broken bone. It is the possible loss of independence that comes after. A broken hip can be a life-altering incident leading to surgery, a lengthy and difficult recovery, and sometimes a permanent relocation from the home you cherish. It is the incident that can remove your ability to drive, to prepare your own meals, to live life as you choose. That single moment can become the dividing point between a lively, independent life and one of dependence and hardship. I will always remember the fear in a daughter's voice when she contacted me saying her father, a healthy 8, had fallen while stepping out of the shower. He was okay one moment, and the following moment he was heading to the emergency room. He healed thankfully, but the worry never disappeared. His self-assurance was destroyed. So the answer here is basic math. It is about lowering your contact with the danger. If you cut your number of baths from 7 weekly to 2, you have immediately removed 5 dangerous situations from your life every single week. That is a huge decrease in danger. Naturally, you definitely should have safety features installed, like grab bars and anti-slip mats. But the most effective safety approach is to reduce the number of times you must face that risk to begin with. Please do not take chances with your independence over a routine that is not helping you anymore. If you believe that safety must always be the priority, please write the word safe in the comments. Fact number 4. Your body has its own cleaning team. This is an interesting piece of science that we are just starting to completely understand. Your skin is not simply a passive cover. It is a living, active organ with an amazing built-in protection system. It is home to trillions of tiny organisms, mainly helpful bacteria, that create what scientists call the skin, microbiome. You can imagine this microbiome as a friendly army living on your skin, constantly working to keep you safe. These helpful bacteria occupy space and use resources, making it extremely hard for harmful germs like viruses and dangerous bacteria to find a spot to settle and increase. They are your unseen protectors, operating all day and night. Now, what occurs when we take a long, hot, soapy bath every day? We basically start a chemical war on our own army. The strong soaps and cleaners do not pick and choose. They eliminate both the bad germs and our important protective bacteria. This leaves our skin unprotected and at risk. It is like dismissing your whole security staff and leaving the entrance unlocked. This upset of the natural balance is why skin problems, like eczema and rosacea, can get worse, and it is another explanation why infections can develop so quickly. You are taking away the exact things that are supposed to keep you healthy. This is a major change in understanding. For years, we thought that all germs were harmful. Now, we realize that our bodies need a healthy group of good germs to work correctly. It is somewhat like a garden. If you spray weed poison everywhere, you do not just destroy the weeds. You also destroy the lovely flowers and the healthy soil organisms. The aim is not to make the garden sterile. It is to grow a healthy balance so the good plants can flourish and naturally push out the weeds. The identical thing applies to your skin, so the step is to trust your body's amazing design. By washing less often, you are not being dirty. You are using smart cleanliness. You are letting your personal army of helpful bacteria grow strong and do its work of keeping you safe. When you need to freshen up between baths, remember that a washcloth focuses only on the spots that need it, leaving the remaining part of your skin's community untouched and healthy. It is a genuinely remarkable system if we simply allow it to function. If you find this concept of a cleaning army as wonderful as I do, write the word amazing in the comments. Fact number 5. Leading experts now officially suggest washing less. If you are still feeling somewhat unsure about changing a lifelong routine, I want you to realize that this is not only my individual view after decades of work. This guidance is now the official suggestion from some of the most trusted medical groups in the nation. The American Academy of Dermatology, or the AAD, is the top authority on skin health. Their specialists have researched the special needs of aging skin thoroughly, and their instructions are very clear. They formally recommend that most older adults do not need to wash every day. Actually, they say that washing just 1 to 2 times weekly is often enough for keeping good cleanliness without creating harm. This is a big deal. It shows a significant change from the old-fashioned a bath each day thinking that many of us were raised with. Science has proven to us that what is correct for a 20-year-old is not what is correct for a 75-year-old. Our bodies change, and our habits must change along with them. Consider how other medical guidance has developed. We used to believe that total bed rest was the ideal way to heal from a heart attack. Now we understand that gentle early movement is essential. The identical development is occurring in our knowledge of skincare for older people. We are shifting away from a one-approach-fits-everyone method to a wiser, more customized one. This expert agreement should give you reassurance. It confirms the notion that you are not being inactive or dirty by missing a daily bath. You are actually following the most current evidence-based medical guidance. You are making a smart decision to keep your health safe. When your kids or friends with the best intentions might question your new habit, you can inform them with certainty that you are following the advice of the country's leading skin doctors. I once told this suggestion to a patient who was extremely concerned about what her daughter would say. The following week, she returned with a smile. She had printed the article from the AAD website. Her daughter looked at it and said, "Wow, Mom, I had no clue. You are truly being wiser about this than I am." It gave her confidence and taught her family at the same time. So, the step here is to accept this modern scientific method. Release the old social pressure and trust the specialists. You are making the correct decision for your skin and your total health. Fact number 6. A daily bath can be a major drain on your energy. This is a point that is so frequently ignored, but it is extremely significant. For many of us dealing with ongoing conditions like arthritis, heart problems, COPD, or even just a general tiredness that can arrive with age, the physical task of taking a bath or shower is not a quick job. It can be a significant physical effort. Consider what is required. Standing on a wet surface, keeping your balance, reaching, bending, scrubbing. It is a complete body exercise. For someone with painful joint problems, just lifting your arms to wash your hair can be torture. For someone with a heart problem, the warmth and moisture of a steamy bathroom can place a genuine strain on the heart system, sometimes causing dizziness, breathing difficulty, or deep tiredness afterward. Studies printed in respected medical journals, like JAMA, have recorded how daily tasks, including bathing, can greatly affect the energy levels and even the heart rate of older adults. This energy is a limited, precious resource. Every day you wake up with a certain amount available. Do you truly want to use a large portion of it on a job that is not only unnecessary but possibly damaging? Think about what else you could do with that energy. You could use it to play a game with your grandchildren. You could use it to take a walk outside on a lovely day. You could use it to prepare a nice meal, read a book, or work on a hobby you enjoy. These are the things that bring happiness and quality to your life. I frequently ask my patients who are dealing with tiredness to keep a basic energy record, and so many of them are surprised to learn that their morning shower makes them feel exhausted for hours, often ruining the best part of their day. One woman who lived with fibromyalgia shared with me, "Dr. Stephen, I understood my daily shower was the toughest part of my day. I would have to go rest for an hour just to feel better. By changing to bathing every 3 days and using a shower chair, she got her mornings back. It was a life-altering realization for her." The answer is to be a protector of your own energy. Reduce full baths to 1 or 2 times weekly. On other days, a quick cleanup at the sink requires a small portion of the work, and please seriously think about getting a basic plastic shower chair. It is one of the smartest purchases you can make for your safety and energy saving. It lets you sit comfortably and safely. Changing a tiring task back into a nice experience. Do not let an old routine steal the energy you need to enjoy your life. If you want to keep your precious energy for the things that really matter, please write the word energy in the comments. Fact number 7. You can stay completely fresh and clean without a daily bath. We have finally reached fact number 7. And this one deals with the biggest worry that stops people from changing their routine. The worry of body smell. It is a strongly rooted social concern. Nobody wants to be the person who has an unpleasant odor, but I am here to comfort you with total confidence that you can be spotlessly clean, fresh, and assured every single day without needing to put your whole body in water. The secret is to realize that body smell does not come from your whole body. It is mostly produced in a few particular areas where sweat glands are most grouped. We are referring to the underarms, the private area, and the feet. That is basically it. Therefore, the most sensible and useful method is what we call targeted cleaning or a sink bath. It is remarkably basic. Each morning, you use a soft washcloth with some warm water and a gentle soap. You wash your face, your underarms, and your private area. You dry off completely, put on deodorant, and wear a clean set of clothes. The whole process requires less than 5 minutes, uses hardly any energy, and totally removes any possibility for body smell. It deals with the source of the issue directly and efficiently, without putting the rest of your body through the rough, stripping results of a full bath or shower. This was the approach our grandparents and ancestors frequently used, not only out of need, but because it was sensible and it worked. It is a proven approach that we have overlooked in our modern time of doing too much. I had a patient, a very refined lady, who was shocked at the idea of not showering daily. She whispered, "But doctor, what will people believe?" I asked her to attempt this basic sink bath routine for just 1 week as a test. When she came back, she was glowing. "You were correct," she said. "It was so much simpler. I feel equally fresh. My skin feels improved." And my husband said he has not noticed any difference whatsoever. It provided her the relief from a task she quietly dreaded. So, please free yourself from this worry. The best action plan for smart senior cleanliness is this: a full gentle bath or shower 1 to 2 times weekly and on all the remaining days. A quick, focused sink bath, along with fresh clothing. This basic 2-part approach gives you the absolute best of both options. It keeps your skin protection healthy. It greatly lowers your danger of falling. It saves your precious energy, and it makes certain you feel clean, fresh, and totally confident every single day. So, as we finish our time together, I want you to recall Frank, the 78-year-old man from Ohio we learned about at the start of our discussion. After our talk, he made 2 basic changes. Just 2. He changed to bathing only twice weekly, and he began using a basic shower chair. The outcomes were more significant than he ever expected. His skin, which had been a constant, itchy struggle for years, finally settled down. He discovered he had more energy in the mornings for his newspaper and his puzzle game. But the most valuable change is the one you cannot observe. The worry is gone. He no longer views his own bathroom as a place of risk, a room he has to feel nervous about entering. He took a basic piece of information, the information you now have, and changed it into strength. The strength to feel safe and comfortable in his own home. My friends, caring for ourselves in these later years is not about stubbornly following the old rules we learned 50 years ago. It is about having the sense to pay attention to our bodies and the bravery to adjust to what they require from us now. It is about picking safety over routine and health over old beliefs. That's we finished. We have looked at 7 important truths that can really change our health and safety at home, but information is only useful when we act on it. So now I have one significant question for you. What is the one promise you are making to yourself after viewing this video? It does not have to be a large one. It could be as basic as I will attempt skipping just 1 bath this week to notice how my skin reacts. Or maybe I commit to finally buying a shower chair tomorrow. It could even be I will discuss this with my children. Please tell us your personal promise in the comments below. When you write it down, it becomes actual. And seeing your commitments will encourage others in our group to take that first courageous step right along with you. And if you discovered genuine value and a feeling of relief in our time together today, a quick like on this video shows me that it was useful. To ensure you never miss our future talks, please click that subscribe button. It is more than just a click. It is your way of becoming part of a caring community of people committed to moving through these years with health, respect, and some shared knowledge. Finally, consider just one person, a friend, a brother or sister, or a neighbor who truly needs to hear this information. Sharing this video with them is a basic act of kindness that could make a huge difference in their life. Thank you for your time and your confidence. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay wise. I look forward to meeting you in our next video.